going to show you how to do Scotch eggs using the air fryer. First thing I'm going to do is boil the eggs, but I'm actually just going to use my pressure cooker. Today I'm using the Power Pressure Cooker XL. It's my least favorite of all my pressure cookers because it has a little waffle design at the bottom, and sometimes food's bad to stick, but I do like to use it for eggs or any type of broth base where I don't have to worry about it sticking. Okay, today I'm going to be using fairly small eggs. We have young birds and they're laying smaller eggs right now. And I just have the rack in the bottom, and I just have enough water just to reach the bottom of the rack. Earlier I said that this unit here is bad to stick. What I meant is food is bad to burn on the bottom of it, not necessarily just stick. But anyways, I'm going to set this for 6 minutes, and then I'm going to do the manual pressure release. Okay, I went ahead and did the manual release, and everything's unlocked. And I'm just going to place the eggs in an ice bath. Okay, and the great thing about using the pressure cooker is it makes the eggs so easy to peel. And I always like to hit it on the bottom first, tap it around, and then just lightly roll it. And the shell just comes off so easy. Run under water, it's a lot easier also, but just to show you, it's just the easiest way to peel the egg. And of course I'll rinse it off. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these. Okay, now in this bowl here I have 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and over here I have 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. Now I'm using the seasoned, but you can use the plain also, and the recipe calls for 2 eggs. Now a lot of times if you see an egg that's kind of rounded off on both sides, usually it's a double yolk, so I'm going to see if it's a double yolk. Yeah, there it is. See, I've been raising chickens for 8 years. Anyways, it calls for 2 eggs, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little small egg in there also, just to make sure we have enough. Okay, you just want to add a little bit of water to your eggs, a little splash of water. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and mix them up. This is a little mixer I got. It's from Rachel Ray. And it's really great at whisking eggs fast, as you can see. Okay, now you can season the sausage mixture if you like, but I prefer just to add some seasoning to the flour. Just do it however you like, and again, just use whatever seasonings you like. These aren't traditional Scotch eggs, it's just the way I make them. I like my eggs hard-boiled. I know traditional, they're supposed to be soft-boiled, so just make them your way. I'm going to use some smoky paprika, and I'm going to use the garlic habanero scorching seasoning mix. It's extremely hot. To me it is. So just want to eyeball it and add as much as you like. Okay, I just have a pound of sausage, just breakfast sausage. Use whatever type you like. And I'm going to cut it into 6 pieces. Cut it down the middle first. Of course, you want to make sure your blade's kind of cleaned off a little bit. It does make it easier. They're not going to be perfect. Alright, I'm just going to, the one that don't have as much, I'll take some from one of the ones I've cut a little bit too large. And I'm just going to take it on a piece of parchment paper and flatten it down. Okay, you might want to spray your parchment, or you can use full. It just prevents it from sticking. It just sticks just a little bit. I'm going to just toss this in the flour. You don't really have to. I've done it both ways. Just give you option. And then you'll just take it and you're going to cover the egg completely in the sausage. Alright, once it's completely covered, real simple. You're just going to toss it in the flour mixture. Just want to be gentle with it. especially when it gets a little warm. Okay, you're just going to roll it in the egg mixture. Okay, and then you're going to toss it in the crumb mixture. It's helpful if you keep one hand clean or semi-clean, which I didn't do, but anyways, you can do that. Just want to coat it really well. Now, traditionally you would dip it back in the flour and do another coat before you put the crumbs on there, but since I'm doing the air fryer, I'm not going to do that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of them. Today I'm going to be using my 12-quart Cook's Essentials air fryer. I have the rack in there in the highest position. I'm also going to use the pan that come with it. I've made these before in the air fryer, but it was always in my smaller air fryer, my 3-quart. I'm going to go ahead and spray. I got a little misto mister. You just pump it. It allows you to put any type of oil you want. It could be olive oil, vegetable oil, anything like that. I'm going to put a little bit of that down first. Okay, and as you can see, they're fairly large once you wrap them and coat them. I did all 6, so I'm going to go ahead and place them in there. Okay, now I cook most things in this air fryer at 464 because I usually keep a close eye on it. I'm going to put these in for 464 for about 5 to 6 minutes, but I may stop and turn them earlier. And I'm going to go ahead and give them a light spray. Just want to make sure they don't dry out. They get crispy evenly. And this is such a fine mist. It looks like you're using a lot of oil, but you're not. I mean, I use this thing all the time, and it's barely even moved down from the fill line. I just like to make sure it's coated. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to try it for about 5 to 6 minutes, but I will check just to make sure they're not getting too brown on one side. Okay, I went ahead and let them go for about 8 minutes. They're getting really crispy. I'm going to go ahead and turn them. Okay, I'm going to lightly spray these, and I'm going to put them back in for another 5 minutes or so, maybe longer. We're going to make sure the sausage is cooked thoroughly. Okay, they went ahead and cooked for 4 more minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the pan out and put them on the rack. That way the grease can drip down. Let me get them out of here first. Because I don't want the grease on the bottom to make them soggy. I mean, normally these are deep fried. I'd rather drip down than just lay in the grease from the sausage. I probably could have just put them on the rack to begin with. Like I said, I'll definitely try that next time. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and finish them off. Like I say, I'm just going to cook them till the sausage is done. I'm going to just have to test it out. Definitely going to put them in for another 4 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and give them a little turn. That's where it stuck to the pan earlier. Gotta be careful, I keep touching the sides, that ain't good. It's hot. Alright. It ain't gonna wanna stay. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to turn them a little bit. Try to get all sides equally brown. They're almost done. Just a little bit longer. If you like these Scotch eggs deep fried, I'm pretty sure you'll like them air fried because they're very good. You get that good crispiness and all the flavor that you would get from the deep fried as far as the egg and the sausage goes. Okay, they got good and crispy and brown. I'm going to let them sit for a few minutes and then I'll cut one open and let you see it. It took about 18 minutes total cooking time, which may seem like a lot, but if you think about it, if you had to heat up the oil, it takes time to get up to 350 to 375, and then you have to cook them also. So I think it's definitely an easier way to go, and it's, of course, definitely much healthier than deep frying. Okay, still hot, but I'm going to go ahead and cut into it. And there you have it. Thanks a lot.